The Yorkshire city of Leeds in the north of England was the venue for the fourth leg of the 2018 ITU World Triathlon Series. It was the first time that double world champion Mario Mola had competed at this particular venue. No Alistair Brownlee, who'd won the previous two editions. He was out injured. Jake Birtwistle of Australia came in second in the standings. His running absolutely stellar. And Alistair's younger brother Johnny was flying the flag for Yorkshire and for Britain. He'd come second to his older brother in both 2016 and 2017. 55 men dived off the pontoon, and no real surprise that the early leader was Richard Varga. The Slovak so dominant in the water. The swim in Waterloo Lake in Roundhay Park, full Olympic distance, so 2 laps of 750 metres each. Varga out first, the 25th time that he'd led out of the water in a WTS race. There was an early leading group of 14 on the bikes, but it didn't include Mario Mola, who had a terrific swim, but then lost a shoe in transition, had to go back and retrieve it, and therefore missed the break. In that leading group, the likes of Schoeman and Brownlee and others, Mola and Birtwistle were playing catch-up in the chase group. However, they whittled the lead down and eventually caught on with around 11 kilometres to go. 35 men, including all the big names. And it looked a wide-open race from there. The one disappointment was Johnny Brownlee fell off the end of that bike pack, not feeling well, the Englishman. A major disappointment, not just for him, but also for the home crowd as well. Mola made a decent transition in T2, but he wasn't as quick out as Richard Murray, his former training partner. The South African was away and gone, establishing an 8-second lead, less than 1.5 kilometres into the run. Been a disappointing season by his own standards for Murray. Johnny Brownlee, after 1 lap, had to call it quits, clearly feeling ill. No way that he could continue. Meanwhile, Murray was going on his merry way. 1 lap to go, and he still had a significant and a healthy lead over Mola, who wasn't going to catch him. Murray's first ever WTS win at the Olympic distance, only his second ever, could prove a turning point in his season. Mario Mola finishing second. Even his brilliant running, not enough to catch Murray today, and finishing in 3rd place for his 2nd podium of the season was the Frenchman Vincent Louis. Well, that was your 1, 2, 3. I don't think too many would have predicted a win for Richard Murray. An absolutely delighted man on the podium. His previous win came several years ago at a sprint event in Edmonton, but there was no one that could live with the South African on this day. How sweet was it to come back, presumably fully fit now, with a performance like that?
It's difficult to explain, actually. During the swim today, I thought, I don't know if I'm going to continue with triathlon because I was off the feet at the back on the swim. So it was a tough swim, wasn't feeling good. And on the bike, the feeling started to come back slowly. And on the run, I felt pretty good. So, yeah, I think it got better as I got out the water, really.
We don't think that you look back once to see where Mario was, apart from maybe right at the very end, when you're actually going further away from him. So you must be delighted with your run performance today.
Yeah, it was literally, I always look back too soon. So I told him this time, never looking back. It's just, focus 100%, try and cut the corners on the run. And yeah, this first Olympic distance win for me as well in the World Series. So, very happy with this, very delighted.
So no looking back for Murray, and no looking back for Mola potentially in the overall series, because he is now clear by around 1,500 points. His title to lose.